graders, it's Mrs. Klein, and we are going to work on week 6, our reading, our ELA. So this week we're talking about comparing and contrasting some type of a story or an article that is about the same text or from the same author. So we're first going to just talk about some compare and contrast. So your objective is I can compare and contrast the important points and key details of two texts in the same topic. So our essential questions is 1, in what ways are two texts on the same topic similar? How do they compare? 2, in what ways are two texts on the same topic different, and how are they contrasted? So I love this little graphic organizer here to kind of help you. You can go back to this anytime you need to. Just rewind the video to kind of see where this is. But this kind of helps us to see some things, some very important things. When you're comparing, you are telling how they are similar or how they are alike. Clue words are things like, both, similar, also, same, to, alike, as well as, most important, have in common. When we're contrasting, we're telling how these things are different, like a cat and a dog. Although, while, instead, yet, unlike, unless, differ, whereas, on the other hand, and even though. Many times we'll see something like this to compare. This is called a Venn diagram. And we just take two circles and we overlap them. If we're comparing 3 things, we could have a third big circle up here and overlap them. But we're just going to compare 2 things. So you put one over here. If it's say we're comparing a dog over here and comparing the cat over here, this is only the things about a dog, only the things about a cat. And what's the same, you put in the middle. So that's a Venn diagram. So we're going to practice a little bit. Oh, there's our cat and our dog. So when you compare and contrast, a dog over here, dogs bark, cats meow. So they're in their own circle. Dogs chase cats, and cats chase mice. Dogs like to play, and cats like to sleep. They do sleep a lot. Dogs need to be given a bath to get clean, and cats lick themselves to get clean. What things do they both have in common that's the same? Well, they're both a type of pet, and they both have fur. And there could be some other things as well, like maybe they both live in a house or have owners. So there's more things. Some key words are things like both, like, to, also, but, and however, which we'd seen on the last page too. So now I have this little story here that I'm going to read through, and I'm going to kind of go through and show you how you would mark and make some notes to yourself so you can compare and contrast this piece of text. So the things that are the same or similar are underlined in orange, and things that are different are kind of in this green color. Kangaroos and wallabies, and I'm just first going to read it, just to read to get the idea of what's going on in the story. Kangaroo and wallabies are both marsupials that live in Australia. That means the mothers carry their young around in their pouch. However, kangaroos are much bigger than wallabies. Kangaroos can grow up to 8 feet tall, and wallabies are only about 3 feet tall. Kangaroos' teeth are sharper, while the teeth of a wallaby are flat. So then we can go through and look to see what kind of things we have in here that are the same. Here we've got this word both. Now that's telling me that both of these have this. So it says kangaroos and wallabies are both marsupials. So that's one of those that I wanted to make sure is in orange. And then here I've got the word however. However is telling me that we've got something that's different. It says kangaroos are much bigger than wallabies. So that's different. And then my next area here is kangaroos' teeth are sharper. And then our wallaby, we have this word that says while, their teeth are flat. So sharp teeth, these guys have flat teeth. So that's something that's different. So we're going to compare and contrast this one as well. So I will use this purple and green. So it says, many people think that spiders are insects because they both hatch from eggs and have an exoskeleton. Actually, spiders are different from insects in some important ways. Spiders have 8 legs, but insects have 6 legs. The bodies of spiders have 2 major parts, but insects have 3 body parts. Most insects have wings and antennae, but spiders do not. I think first I want to kind of go through and I'm going to circle some of those clue words or keywords. So I see this word here, both. That's one of them. Hopefully you're helping me look for some more. Do you see anything else in here? Oh yeah, we see this. And I might even miss some of them. I'll have to go back through and look. And, oop, I see another. But it's letting me know something that's different. And I've got that again. Now let me just check. I see this word different. Okay, I'm going to start with that and see what happens. So first let's go through and look at this. So I've got spiders and insects. People think they're the same because they both hatch from eggs. So that's going to be both. They both hatch from eggs. Both of them do. And I'll go ahead and underline my both because I want to know that this is both of them. Oh, something else. I've got this word and that's letting me know that it's something that's going to be as well as they hatch from eggs. They have an exoskeleton. That's a hard, crunchy part of their body. Actually, spiders are different from insects in some important ways. So this is just telling me that there are some things that are different, probably letting me know that, and now they're going to tell me what those things are. So spiders have 8 legs, but insects have 6 legs. So that's something that's different. We got 8 legs, and then we have insects that are 6 legs. And the bodies of spiders have 2 major parts. So spiders, they have 2 major parts. And the insects, they have 3 body parts. Most insects have wings and an antenna. So insects have wings and an antenna. And spiders do not. They don't have any of that. They're not with those at all. So those are some of the things we do. Then we would take and draw a big Venn diagram, and we would now place those things inside of there. So we'd have our stuff that's both in the middle, and then I would put spiders on one side, insects on the other, and I would start writing down some of these keywords here that I've underlined to help me be able to do that. So we don't have a whiteboard or anything like that, but think about, what is compare? What does that mean? And what does contrast mean? So hopefully you're thinking about compare. Compare means when I have 2 things and I'm thinking about how they are similar, alike, or the same. Good. And then contrast is when I have 2 things and I'm thinking about how they are different or opposites. Awesome. All right, and then what do you look for in text when you compare and contrast? Hopefully you're thinking about, you're looking for those key or clue words to help you figure that out. I'll see you guys later and we'll go on to our next day. Thanks.